Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. If you're excited to be here, just give me a big yes in the chat box. All right. I see lots and lots and lots of, wow, lots of people. Wow, we have a great audience tonight. Goodness, a lot of you on here tonight. That's awesome. Hey, do me a favor, go to our Facebook group. Here's the group. If you're in the group, go to the Facebook group right now and just let everybody know you're live on the Success Connection and that they need to jump on right now. In fact, we will, yeah, I guess, you know what, we'll just, Nick, let's give away $100 to somebody that does that. So go now to our Facebook group, let everybody know you are live on the Success Connection, and this will be awesome. We'll give away $100 cash, all right? We'll give away $100 cash for somebody that lets everybody know they are live, okay? Very cool. I see lots and lots and lots of people. Cool. Yes, I'm doing better, feeling better tonight for sure. I'm gonna flip on the webcam here in just a second. Everybody have a good week? Let me know if you had a good week. Just give me a scale of 1 to 10. How has your week been so far? Yeah? Very good. I see lots of people saying 9s and 10s, 9s and 10s. Well, I'm not gonna lie, my week has been slightly impacted. If I can get my camera to come on here, hold on one second. There we go. My week has been slightly impacted. I work off a calendar, okay? How many of you use a calendar? Anybody here use calendars? Yes? Like you run your life off the calendar, yeah? Bob says he does. Very good. Lots of you do. Yes. So I run mine off the calendar, 100%. And ironically, we have the Emerald, okay? And Emerald has her own little calendar, but it is not on Daddy's calendar. And so this week, Emerald had some appointments. She had her first pediatrician follow-up since she came home, and happy to report she is she's feeling good, doing good, healthy, all those things. She's great. She's in the 98th percentile in length, so she's tall, and 65th percentile in weight, and 90th percentile in head. I don't know. Her head doesn't look that big to me, but who knows? So all is good. But I woke up Monday, had no clue that Emerald had an event that I needed to be at. So that threw my Monday off because my whole calendar got out of whack. Then yesterday, I woke up, didn't really know about her. We had newborn pictures. So have you guys seen this before? Newborn photo shoots? Yes? Okay, right? Yeah, well, let me just tell you something. I went to do the newborn session, and by the way, the lady that we get to take the photos, amazing. She did our like, I guess the photos when Alexa was pregnant, right? So she did an amazing, amazing job, right? And so anyway, I didn't realize that newborn photo shoots were 4 hours long. I mean, it was literally the longest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it just kept going and going and going and going. Now, we got some great pictures, I'm sure, of little Emerald, but this was not on my schedule for 4 hours yesterday. So my week has been derailed, and a slight adjustment to learning to live where my schedule is not the only thing that matters. And that's sorry, I was telling my wife that I'll be home in just a little while. It's kind of interesting, when you start to realize, wow, like my calendar is not the only thing I'm going off of anymore. So it's been some adjustments and some learning curve there, right? There's no doubt about that. Certainly a learning curve to realize that somebody else's calendar is going to affect my day, but it's been a good week otherwise. We had some tornadic weather here Tuesday. That, of course, derailed my Tuesday. So kind of every day something has kept me from, I guess, max potential, in my work for the day. But that's just the thing. I think I told you guys this last week. I'm gonna grab my chair. I think I told you this last week, and that was things don't always go perfect, right? Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, what line of business you're in, like, things are not always perfect. Oftentimes you're going to have little, rough spots, right? I would consider personally, I would consider anyway that this week I've had a few rough spots. I'm going to sit down. So, is what it is, but it's all about how we handle that stuff, right? Sorry, I call it discombobulated. I'm all messed up here tonight. I told you every single day there's been something that messes with me. Well, today I woke up, had to go to the dentist at 7:30 this morning. Now, I don't really operate at 7:30 because that means I had to wake up at 6:30, and that's like way too early for me. So I had to wake up at 6:30, go to the dentist, and they're cleaning my teeth, and they're like, well, I haven't had my teeth cleaned in 2 years, mainly because of COVID. And they're like, yeah, we can't just scrape it off. We have to use this other thing and use this other electric thing. Basically, they just tore my gums up. So they're all bleeding. So that derailed me today. But here I am tonight. No matter what happens, I still make it to the Success Connection each week. So that's enough of me telling you about my week. I like to sometimes give you a glimpse into seeing, like, the stories you see, all this stuff, like, we still have struggles. Like, people that are successful, we have a lot of struggles. I have a lot of struggles. We still have bad weeks, bad days, times we're really tired, times we don't feel great. But we don't let that keep us from pushing forward, right? And that's the biggest key. If you're new here to the Success Connection, I want to welcome you and say congratulations. Thank you for being here. The Success Connection is just really a place where I can build businesses for you. So one thing to note, this is not a continuation of Partner with Anthony or our ambassador program or anything like that. This is totally new, totally separate, and it's something I've been doing now for 7+ years, and we love it. We love to do it, and students love it. It's where we all come together and we just build businesses together. So I teach you how to build them, but I also build them for you. My goal is to kind of create that hybrid, done with you, but but also done for you type of thing. And so hopefully you all appreciate that. You have a good time here, and you learn something. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is to make sure our time together is valuable, and it's time well spent. I think that a lot of times we create busy work for ourselves. How many of you feel like you create busy work in your life? I know I do. And busy work just it derails everything that you need to do to be successful, right? And so I've had a lot of people write in support all the time, and they're like obsessed over, one single thing that really isn't going to make a difference in whether or not they're successful or not. And I always try to tell them, like, don't get derailed with this one thing. Like, just move on. This is busy work. You know what I mean? Like, let's press forward. Let's keep going. And oftentimes it's us retraining our brains to think differently, right? Where we don't get stuck on one or two little things, you know, that we just can't get past. So hopefully I provide a good quality training and a good quality experience here each week for you on the Success Connection. That's always my goal. We start off a lot of times with either a, hey, here's what's been going on in my week, or a, you know, kind of a mindset lesson, you know. And I don't think I have necessarily any mindset. You know, I try to pull from, you know, things, experiences. You know, if I get on and I talk to you about something that has to do with mindset, honestly, it's usually because something somewhere in my life has created that problem or that issue or that thought. You know what I mean? And I would say that the only thing I would say to you guys tonight is that there are currently just a tick under 1,000 people on here. I think like 983, 84, 85. So like we'll probably have 1,000 people in just a few minutes. And last week, like 40 of you did your homework. Like 40 out of 1,000. Now, that is a really, that is a really bad number, right? So I want to ask you, what do I need to do for you to encourage you to participate and not just be on the outside listening? What do I need to do to encourage you and motivate you to actually do the homework assignments that I give you, right? They're not busy work. They're truly things that are going to help you succeed, right? I'm just wondering what I can do. And I want you to think about that throughout tonight's training as we go through the training. I want you to think about what is it that I could do to help you have more success by encouraging you and getting you to actually participate, right? I really think that's the key to success, right? So keep thinking about that, and we're going to dive into some stuff tonight. Okay, so basically we talked about this funnel last week, okay? We are building a selling system for you, okay? And I think it's important to kind of break down some of the stuff. So we're building a selling system, okay? And you've got these funnels, okay? And really what a selling system is, it's a funnel that goes into a members area. And what makes it different, okay, than just like a regular funnel? What makes a selling system, like what makes it a system, right? Like what causes that to be the case? And it's this right here. It's what we do inside of our members area that really creates a selling system, okay? And so this members area, it's typically drawn out like this, okay? It's a bunch of modules. These modules have videos, and these videos have links, okay? When people click a link, they can buy something, all right? Now, the modules, here's what they're doing. They are educating. And this is the key, okay? This is the thing that people don't teach you. This is the thing that people haven't told you. And that is that you can sell better through education than through sales. Now, I know that there's some big time marketers that teach selling and they want to argue with me, right? They will tell you that I'm wrong. They will tell you there's no substitute for being a good salesperson, but I disagree 100%. Let me give you an example. If you are, I don't know, 19 years old, 22 years old, whatever, and you've never learned to drive a car. You've never ever learned how to drive a car. You are not likely to buy a car. Even though you're old enough, even though you qualify, even though you have the money, you're not likely to buy a car. Now, why would a 22-year-old person that does not know how to drive have an issue with buying a car? Anybody know? A lot of people say they're not going to use it. Yeah. Fair enough. That's partly true. Yeah, it's because they're not educated. They don't have the license. They don't know how to use the car. Okay? So if they do not know how to use the car, why would they buy it? Think about that. Why would they buy it? They probably won't. But if we educate them on how to buy the car or how to drive the car, now all of a sudden, they're a prime candidate for buying the car. Why? Because they're educated to the point that they know how to use what it is they're purchasing. I'll give you a real life example of that. When I was 16, my mom drove me down to this place called CarMax. They have lots of cars. And in the parking lot, they had a BMW Z3. I don't know if any of you have seen these Z3s or know what they are, but they're tiny little cars. James Bond had one from the Z series in one of his movies. Tiny little two-seater car. Automatic transmission. That's the only car I wanted. I wanted that car because I wasn't really educated, obviously, at a high level on how to drive. It was an automatic, so I knew how to do that. My mom had taught me that. But it was a small car, which meant I could very easily see what was going on around me because I was scared, right? Down to the other end of the lot, there's a big red Mustang with white racing stripes on it and a stick shift. My mom was like, you need to get that car. I'm like, no. The salesman got in it, cranked it up. It was loud. It sounded awesome. It sounded like a race car. I was terrified. And I said, I'm not buying this car. I don't know how to drive it. So you know how that salesman sold me the car? Can anybody guess? It wasn't by showing me all the features. It wasn't by, telling me how awesome it was. It wasn't by giving me a better price. John just said it in the chat box. He taught me how to drive a stick. And through the education, when he educated me on how to drive that car, I fell in love with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. But see, the point is, I got educated. I didn't get sold. I got educated. All too often on the internet, what we do is we sell. Sell, 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 sell. The reality is we need to educate, because through that education, we teach people what they need to know in order to get them to a point where they're happy to make a purchase. And that's really what this members area is doing. And that's the reason why we can call this a selling system. Okay? It's the reason why we can call this a selling system. It's because we have two steps. We have the funnel and we have the members area, but the members area now becomes a sales machine. Even though that's not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be a members area that just delivers content. This is important. Now, important profit tips. Okay? Now, this is important. I want all of you to write this down. I have not taught you this on the Success Connection. If you have watched some of my YouTube videos, you may have seen some variation of this. But let's just think about when we're building out the selling system, what are we really looking for? Well, number one, we're usually going to use affiliate offers. Okay, so this would be an affiliate offer. Okay, I do this. I use ClickFunnels, GetResponse. I use quite a number of different software, right, that I'm an affiliate for, that I use to generate revenue from inside of my members areas. So we look for affiliate offers. Second thing is, you want to look for recurring commissions. Now, what that means is they have rebills. Now, how many of you hate rebills? Just gonna be a guess if you hate rebills. Okay. I see all of you saying, oh, I hate the rebills, I hate the rebills. Listen, I get it. All of us hate rebills. But here's the thing. As a business owner, monthly recurring revenue is important. Like, it's honestly one of the most important things you can build up in your business, right? You know, a lot of times people will, especially, you know, they're resistant to the idea of having a recurring subscription model in their business. But once they are open to it, like once they open up to it and they test it, they realize why it's the best way to have a business. My wife has a yoga studio. Most all yoga studios require people to buy packages for classes. So it's like 8 classes, right? $300, whatever it is. Well, when she opened it, I said, honey, I want to do memberships. And she said, no, you can't do that, right? Well, you know, that was a challenge to me. So that's what we did. We did memberships. And through all of this COVID and the summer times and all this stuff, let me tell you something. 2 of the other yoga studios here have gone out of business. Hers has stayed in business. Why? People continue to pay their membership fee. It's simply a subscription, right? Monthly subscriptions are how we make more money every month. Look, it's just real simple. Let's see if I can draw it like this. If this is month 1, this is month 2, this is month 3, this is month 4, month 5, that's month 6, okay? If month 1, let's just say we get 10 sales, okay? We get 10 sales. Month 2, let me just kind of, okay. Month 2, if we get 10 more sales, okay, we could be up to 20 sales, because month 2, these people right here are going to rebill, right, give us 10 sales plus the 10 that we picked up that month, right? And then that month 3, you're going to go to 30. Month 4, you're going to go to 40. Month 5, you're going to go up here to 50. Month 6, you're going to be up here at 60. And what's happening is you have this growth curve, right? Always making more money. Now, clearly, you will always have some people that cancel. Okay, that's just a given. You're going to have some people that cancel. So this would be a perfect world scenario where nobody canceled. You're always going to have some. But for the most part, what this means is that at the end of this 6-month period here, okay, you're going to have a lot of sales. All right, a whole lot of sales, because you're compounding. right? All I'm doing, as you can see, is going up 10 a month. Even though we know that in month 3, we actually, if we make it 10 sales and we have rebills for month 1 and 2, we'd have 20 rebills, right? So we'd really be at 30. I'm just saying, hey, what if we just increase 10 a month? The point is, recurring commissions are probably one of the most lucrative things that you could be a part of. So what you really want, if you're smart, is to find affiliate offers that offer recurring commissions, okay? Because again, it's compounding money, right? And then you want to stack offers, which basically means find offers that work together. They complement each other. Okay? So they complement each other. So what does that mean? Well, when we're thinking about what we're building, okay, you got to think about the typical person, like Partner with Anthony, for example. Okay, you kind of have this little graph, and it's start a business online. Not onliner, just online. Sorry about that. So let's look at it. What all do we need? What all are the pieces of the puzzle? We have to have a funnel builder. Okay, that's a sliver. All right. We have to have an email system so that we can send out emails. That's a sliver. We've got to have domains. That's a sliver. You got to have a website address, right? And we have to have, you know, we don't have to, but it's good to have like a link system, like build redirects. Okay. Now here's the thing. If I buy, well, let's see, a domain name, what am I going to do with it if I don't also go and get a funnel builder, right? And if I build funnels, what am I going to do with that if I don't also get some way to send my emails, like GetResponse? And if I'm sending emails, what am I going to do if I can't track all my links? Do you guys see how these logically compound? Like they logically go together to create this ecosystem. You can do this in any business, by the way. I mean, look, you can do it in any type of business. Watch. It's about lose weight. Okay. Well, some of the stuff we're going to need to do. First, we need some kind of diet system. Okay. Training, you know, pamphlet program. We're going to have to diet. Okay. We also need a workout program. We got to work out, right? Tends to be the case. We also might need gym clothes, and we also might need a gym membership. These are things that make sense. And then we might have to have some kind of diet supplements. Most people take those, right? Here's the thing. You don't just buy the gym clothes. Like if you buy the gym clothes, you're probably going to go to the gym. If you go to the gym, you probably need to have a workout program. If you've got a workout program, then guess what? You probably are going to have some type of diet, or else why would you be doing this? Do you see my point? They all go together. So what happens is, and this is the beauty of marketing systems, is that you create this world, okay, of multiple commissions. Okay. You create this world of multiple commissions. Now you're able to generate some real money, because as a customer comes in, whenever we bring a customer in, we're just educating, we're teaching, but we have so many different things we can sell to that customer that makes sense. What customers don't like is to be sold. Nobody wants to. How many of you hate when you go to a car sales, like to a car lot? Let me give you an example. I went to, I won't call out the name. I went to a local car dealership. This has been probably 10 years ago. And I got out of my car and I just wanted to look around. This was at the time, was for Mercedes, okay? So a decent car, right? Hounded. I mean, people were hounding me to the point where I didn't want to go back. I got in my car, I left, I'm like, no, this isn't for me. I don't want to be, it's just cheesy salesman stuff, right? I went to a Ferrari dealership. They never said a word to me. They weren't disrespecting me because I was young or anything like that. They let Ferraris sell themselves, which makes you want it even more. You just don't realize it. When somebody hounds you to buy something, you immediately put up a guard. You immediately go like this, right? And you don't want to buy, right? I can't tell you how many times I've mentioned, just here and there on our webinars, I've mentioned, hey, you should check out my ambassador program. Like, there's people making $1,000 commissions in this thing like almost every day. You know, if you haven't done it, you should. If you've got Partner with Anthony, it even makes more sense, right? Because you're missing out on those $1,000 commissions if you don't have it. And then I move on. And would you believe, I sell more when I just mention it like that than when I do full-blown pitches, you know, like, here's all the reasons why you need it, you need to buy it right now, that kind of stuff, right? You know why? Because when I'm just mentioning it in passing and I'm just educating you, you don't have a guard up. You're not sitting there trying to figure out, okay, what's in this for him? You're thinking about what's in it for you. And that's what happens, and or happened to me at the Ferrari dealership. I mean, I literally went in and was just like, wow, I gotta have a Ferrari, right? But if somebody had hounded me to sell it to me, I would have walked out. High-end, valuable stuff, right? Be it cars, homes, whatever. Don't have salespeople hounding you because it's such good quality that it'll sell itself. There's a happy medium on the internet, you know, right? There's like people can see the quality of the domain name, right? So that's not really possible. But what is possible is to educate people on why they need the things that we're selling instead of selling people on the things that we are selling, right? So hopefully that, you know, makes sense, right? Now, multiple commissions, okay? We're going to get multiple commissions out of this because we're going to have an affiliate offer for all of these things, okay? Every one of them. And the fourth thing that is understandably important and things you need to know is it needs to be a sticky product. Now, let me explain let me explain what that means, okay? That means that it's something that people need versus something that they want. We want to promote things people need. And the reason we want to promote things that people need is very simple. Because if you need the thing that you buy, you'll keep paying for it. For instance, my cell phone. Basically, never going to miss a payment on my cell phone, right? I need it too much. Not going to miss a payment. My internet bill, my TV bill, these are things you don't miss. Your gym membership, that program you bought from me 3 months ago that you're not wanting to make your payments on, those things, yeah, those are the things that we don't necessarily need, right? We want them, we don't necessarily need them. And if we don't need them, we're not as likely to make our payments. You want to promote things that people need, okay? And I'm going to give you a huge hint here. Things that people need right here. Oftentimes it's software. Most software is designed to be used. So when people start using it, it's hard to quit using it. You get kind of, for lack of better terminology, stuck. Sticky. My wife signed up for something for her to run her gym, her yoga studio. I forget what it's called, Mind Body. And literally, she's been running her business on Mind Body for 7 years, I think, 6 years. And Mind Body's outdated. They don't really update it, miss a lot of features, their support's not great. And so Alexa wants to change. It's virtually impossible. All of her data is in there. All of her history is in there. All of her classes are in there. Everything's in there. Switching is almost impossible. And that is the definition of sticky. Now, when you combine these 4 things, when you find an affiliate offer, okay, you make sure it has recurring commissions, you stack these recurring commission offers on top of one another, similar to what I showed you in these graphs, and you make sure they are sticky because they are things that people need, okay? This is the formula to big money online. I mean, it's that simple, right? So when we start looking back at basically the funnel that we've designed for you, okay? And I have that built, by the way. For those of you that are new, let's see. We built you page 1 of the funnel last week. If it will kindly switch over, there we go. So we built you page 1. This was page 1. We built you page 2, which will be the sales page once we give you the video. Okay. So we have the opt-in page, we have the sales page. Okay. Opt-in page, sales page. These are the 2 pages that kind of go here and here. Now, this week, I'm going to give you this right here because this is what we call an OTO. Now, I'm building the product for you. This first product, we're going to sell a course on how to create your own online business through affiliate marketing. So I'm going to build all of that stuff out for you, okay? So that's important for you to understand, because I'm going to build it all out for you, all right? But as we go through the sequence, all right, you're going to see you're going to literally be able to see the exact funnel steps that people are taking, okay? As they move through this, basically through this ecosystem. Because here's the thing, Our goal is just to get people past this line right here. I call this money line. Why? Because here's the thing. Up until this point, what we are doing is selling. Selling somebody on opting in, selling somebody on the sales page, selling somebody on the OTO page, which is the one-time only offer page, which I have set up for you. And to give you some constructive feedback here, whenever you are doing a sales page, you want your upsell page, like the page that comes after it, you want it to look similar. It doesn't have to be 100% identical, but it needs to be as close as possible. So it feels like what you're presenting now, okay, is part of what they just purchased, not something totally different. So when I talk to you about an upsell page, notice how my sales page looks like this. My upsell page looks like this. You notice how they look the same? It's just changing this. The reason is you want it to feel, again, like it's part of the thing they just purchased. You do not want it to feel like something separate, something different, something that doesn't belong, okay? I can't stress to you how important that is, right, enough, because it really is very important. Now, this messaging right here is also very important. Everybody should take note of that, okay? Once somebody purchases from you and you show them this upsell, so remember, they gave you their email address, they purchased this product, now you have an upsell for them, okay? You need them to pay attention to this, but people typically hate upsells. How many of you hate upsells? And Jamie was literally the first person that said, I hate them. I don't even know how you type that fast, Jamie. That's funny. Most of us hate upsells, okay? Now that you're on this side of the business, you'll love upsells because this is where you make a lot of your money. But upsells are a double-edged sword. They only work if people stop and listen to them. So how do we make somebody that just watched this whole video right here, how do we make them stop and watch this video? Now, mind you, I haven't filmed the videos for you yet. That's why they look, just playing these animations. But how do I make them stop and watch another video? You have to make that video relevant to their order. You see how up top it says, stop, watch this first. A quick message about your order. Okay. I need to bridge that gap of I need to give them a message about their order, but I also need to turn it into a pitch to sell my upsell, because the only way I'm going to get people to stay and watch this video is if they actually are able, or if they actually think that it is part of the order process. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I stop, watch this first. A quick message about your order. Well, if you just gave me your money, okay, and I've got a video that pops up that says it's about your order, you're likely to listen because you just paid your money. You want to know what's next. This is where we sell the upsell. Now I'm going to film this video for you, okay? Now, I'm giving you this page tonight. Now, last week, for homework, where'd it go? I said, well, that's a post, so right here. There was a contest to build your own opt-in page and post it to the Facebook group. And if you did that, I might buy some for $100 and then give them away. Here are the roughly 30-ish people that actually did their homework, which again is not the greatest thing in the world, right? So we should have far more of you doing your homework. Let's put it that way. This one came in from Jody. It said, rake in passive profits. Making money in 2022 doesn't have to hurt. Free video tells all. Sign up for passive profits, practically guaranteed. I like this. I got to be careful about guaranteeing profits, Jody. But this is a very good page, very well designed. Oh, sorry, my screen's paused. Hold on. There we go. I don't know what happened there. All right, so this page was built by Glenna. So Glenna, congrats on doing it and putting all these things together. That's awesome. And props to you for doing your homework. I think there's just too much, too big, too much going on. I mean, look at the difference. This. You see, this looks a lot more professional, but you did a great job to layer this in. You have all the right elements. Just need a little graphic design touch up, but you have all the right elements in there for a page that that does well. This one wasn't really changed much, so that's really my page right there. But Francie did a couple of changes here. Let's see. Patricia has done a lot of pages as well. All right, finding new customers, 10 steps to help grow your list, right? So Patricia's got, got hers going on, teaching people how to build an email list. This is great. She added in the layer of the book, right? Which is not a bad thing, to add in the layer of the free ebook. This is creative, this one. Bill did this. This is creative. Blue pill, red pill. You have to have watched the Matrix, I guess, in order to really appreciate this. But it just isn't as professional. Again, I want you to look at this. Okay, look at this. It's just, we don't want to get too, I call it like too, you don't want to overthink this. You just want to do something simple, something easy, something that really works. Proceed with caution, right? Unless you're ready for massive success. So this is a cool page from Donna. I think that, just floating these types of images though up in here, just makes it, again, look a little bit less professional. See how big the words are? See how this is just a little bit less professional. Look, see, I want all of you to kind of see the difference in what is professional, what looks professionally done, and what looks like, maybe it's professional, maybe it's not. Like this, relatively professional. You've got this image, it's coming out of this computer, quick and easy business for beginners. I mean, this has a, this is something I could see us seeing in some of the ads that that people have run on Facebook, right? Like this is something I probably would avoid, see, because it looks like clip art, or it just looks like an image that got stuck in there somehow. Which is why I typically avoid images that have these squared off edges like this. But it's still great. I mean, I'm still glad that that you did this. And by the way, I looked at all of these earlier. I always look at them before I get on. This one, just too much text above it, right? And this blue starts running together. See what I'm saying? You can start getting mixed up here. That's the only reason that one doesn't really stand out to me, Dennis. And Bernie did a good one. Hold on, let's pull it up. So you've got a decent page here, right? But this is a good one for review because it's just so many. It's like the blue shade of blue on this. Your eyes don't know where to go. See, look at this. Logical progression of where my eyes go here. Free video tells all, passive profits guaranteed. That's enough to get me to say yes. When I go on this page, basically, well, this page too, but when I go to this page, my eyes go down here to this, and it says, since we can't all win the lottery, if you stay to the end, everyone will receive a bonus, but I don't even know what it is I'm staying to the end for because my eyes went down here first. See what I'm saying? And that's the important thing for you to kind of you know, as you're clicking through this in your mind, you're remembering, okay, all right, I want to keep people's attention up top, you know. This this looks good. I think that this is probably something that Russell already had built, in here, to be honest with you. But things like this are good, but this is kind of an irrelevant thing, right? Like, what is the point of this thing? Again, if you're going to do that, it needs to be something like this. See where it says quick and easy business for beginners. So you always want to try to make everything that you put on a page. Here's my best piece of advice for you guys, okay? If you want to succeed and have your pages convert, everything that you put on the page should have an actual purpose. There should be a reason that it's there. If there's not a good reason that it's there, then don't put it there. Does that make sense? Make pages purposeful. All right. That's the most important piece of advice I can give you is make everything that we do it with purpose. All right. Super important. Okay, so I'm going to buy these 3 pages. Okay, I don't even remember whose pages those. Braden's, Patricia's, and Jody's, because I feel like these were, I saw these earlier. Let's see, Braden, Patricia, and Jody all did really good pages. So I'm going to buy these 3 pages, and all of you are going to get these pages next week for free. And they will replace this page. So you'll get this page, but you'll also get these 3 pages too, just in case you want to use these instead of this one for your business. You're also getting the upsell page tonight for your use. Okay, so you're going to get the upsell page tonight so that you could start using it immediately. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that next week I'm going to give you the members area in ClickFunnels. So I'm going to give you the whole members area in ClickFunnels. Okay, so you're going to get that. I'm going to give you the student bought funnel pages. Okay, so I'm going to give you the student bought funnel pages. So you're going to get those completely free. Okay, so I'm going to give you that. So you're going to have the student bought funnel pages, and you're going to get the members area in ClickFunnels built out for you, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to do another contest, okay? In the group, I want you to post your version of the sales and OTO page. And I want you to do hashtag SS sales, okay? Hashtag SS sales. I'm going to buy these for $100 each, okay? So I buy them for $100 each. So if you do it, you do your homework, well, there's a good chance that you could get some cash, right? You'll win some money. But ultimately, I really hope that when I do this and I look at this document next week, there's more than 30 people on it, okay? That's my goal. Now, for those of you that are new, this is your Success Connection Student Center. I'm going to give you all these pages tonight. If you don't already have them, you get this page, this page, this page, this page, all these pages tonight, plus all the other businesses we've built out. This is the student portal. This is where you could join our Facebook group. There's a button right here that says join now, right? You can join our Facebook group now. You can follow me on YouTube. There's access to ClickFunnels here. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you will need it. That's the only way I can give you these free pages because it's what I use to build my business in. So if you click right here, you can get a free trial to ClickFunnels for 2 weeks. It costs you nothing. Then you can download the funnels tonight. So it just kind of makes sense. I highly recommend that you do that now. And then you can scroll down here. All these yellow lines represent businesses we've built, right? So here's your challenge business, and this is all the assets to it. Here's a done for you funnel business, all the assets to it. Here's your full stack business. Look at this one, all the assets to that one. I mean, it's crazy, right? So you have all these businesses. But what I want you to do is scroll down where it says Selling System 2022, and I want you to download this. When you click download now, it's actually going to give you the opt-in page, the sales page, and the new OTO page. So you're going to get all the pages ready to go when you click this download button right here, okay? So that you understand, you're going to get this page, you're going to get this page, you're going to get this page. You're basically going to get this entire, where is it? Right here. This entire funnel will go into your account completely free. So if you're new, understand when you click that button, you get those for free, okay? Now, if you're new, you get any of the businesses we've ever built for free. They're all throughout here. All these yellow lines represent another, that's the affiliate selling system that we built first right here. There it is. There's the second one, and here's the one for 2022. So you can download all these download buttons, right? One catch, the download buttons only work until midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, they quit working. Why? Because people take my stuff and they give it away for free on the internet, and I don't like that. This is only for my students. So I lock it down. So tonight you will need to go here to the Student Resource Center and download all the assets that you currently want or need, okay? And then I highly suggest that you do your homework. There could be something even more in it than $100 for those that actually do their homework and post their version of the sales page and the OTO page. I may think of something crazy to give away to everybody that does their homework. You post it in the group, you put hashtag SS sales. So that's triple S, SS sales, right? That way Nick can find it, right? So selling system sales, all right? And when you do that, you have a chance to win. Now, how do you get to this page? A lot of you always ask me this. If you're new, I saw it in the group, or saw it in the little chat right there. Real simple. We have, let's just move this down here. We have a link that you go to. It's go.vsc.com/funnel, and the password is journey, okay? So to get to your Student Resource Center, you're going to go to go.vsc.com/funnel, and you're going to type in the password journey, okay? You can see it right there on the screen, go.vsc.com/funnel, password is journey. When you go there, you're going to want to type in, or you're going to want to, first thing you're going to do is download the funnel that I just gave you, okay? Make sure you join our Facebook group if you haven't, and you're going to get ClickFunnels, because without ClickFunnels, you can't download any of the funnels that I've built for you. So you got to get ClickFunnels. It's a free trial. It costs nothing. So that's the first thing you want to do. Make sure you join our Facebook group. Make sure you download these funnels, and then make for sure that you actually do your homework next week, even if you think it sucks. Do it anyway. I believe there will be a massive benefit to those who actually do their homework. And if we get 1,000 people to do their homework, I don't know what I'm going to give away. It might be a car, right? I don't know. I've done crazier things, but you got to do your homework, right? Homework is designed to help you learn and acquire the skills. It's not busy work, okay? So go.vsc.com/funnel. You just type that in, go.vsc.com/funnel. Type in the password journey. Make sure you get ClickFunnels. Make sure you download your funnels. Make sure you do your homework. And listen, I say this every week, but I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all have a safe weekend. I hope you do a little something this weekend that, you know, other people are not doing. That's the way that you win online, is you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of everybody else, and you get ahead by working when they're not working. So that's what I want you to do. Work while other people aren't working. So do something this weekend that others aren't doing. Get some work done. Go to the link that you see on the screen, go.vsc.com/funnel, type in the password journey. Make sure that you download all these assets, get ClickFunnels, join our Facebook group, and I look forward to seeing you all here next week, same place, same time on the Success Connection. All right? Take care, everybody. I hope you enjoyed tonight's training. Be sure to leave me some feedback in the group. We might give away some cash prizes. Just want to know what your thoughts are on tonight's training, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care, everybody. Good night.